Hey everyone, this is Kitty1838. And sorry I have been MIA for a while. Uh, well, let's start out that. And sorry I have been MIA for a while. Sorry about that, guys. The thing had done playback. I didn't need to do that. Sorry. Due to the fact that my husband has been going to school, so he's been taking the computer. So that's one of the reasons why that I have been MIA. The other reasons have been I've been working on some projects. I have been kind of busy. I've been with my kids. We all know that. Sorry that background is a bit of a mess, as you can kind of see behind me. I didn't make the bed, obviously, or else, I would. I'm grabbing some chocolate. I got my caffeinated drink with me. No sponsors, just so you know. And I guess I could talk about certain things here and there. Oh my god, my hair is so crazy. Ugh. I am so sorry that my hair is like freaking crazy and I have no viewers. Fucking do. Sorry about that, guys. I have been busy of late, so hence why my brain is going like 50 billion miles in other directions. So yeah. So yeah, like my hair is crazy. I just had a bath, so you need to be clean. And sorry about my hand here. You can see that's from the cat. That's from something else. So just so you know, in case you're like, where those scratches are from? One's from the cat. One's from my own stupidity. I went to go and do something, and all of a sudden, I got a new scratch on my hand. So yeah. So what's been up with you guys? I have been extremely busy, sort of. I've been busy. I've been dealing with my kids. I've been dealing with my projects. My projects are sucking at the moment. So I do what I do best, is dealing with my kids. So, and just so you guys know, this is a hand cream. Smells like peaches. It smells like peaches already. And yeah. I guess I could do a bit about Saskatchewan. I don't know. I don't even know if I really want to talk about Saskatchewan, really. Or anything about my home right now. I've been kind of in that bleh mood. I don't know what I want to do. Have you guys ever had that kind of feeling like you don't know what to do? All you want to do is just get online, see what is going on, and then yeah. Yes. And I will discuss about my tweet and what I said. I was extremely upset at another live stream. I've actually watched Drama Queen's video. If you're watching Drama Queen, hey girl, I watched your video when Ron and Miss Effing Wonderful was on that live stream, and seeing what she said was unexcusable in my eyes. And here's why. And this is one of the main reasons why I'm really upset with her. And I think I've mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again. Yeah, I know. I'm putting more cream on because my hands are so dry. she has talking smack about the veterans. And I said, well, that I felt kind of bad because, I have family that are in the military right now. And I even said that too. I'm like, I have family in the military. You know, I have 2 brothers. They're younger than me. I'll say that. And they're in the military. And I can't be any more proud than I am now of them. And that's what I said basically. And she took that and said that, they were stupid, that they shouldn't be in the military right now. They should be, doing something productive in their lives, which kind of hurt me because I know I'm, like I said, these guys are my brothers. They're family. I've known them all their lives, practically. And for someone to say something like that to me, it makes me angry. It really does. And why should I had to put up with it? Honestly, I shouldn't have to. But again, that's what I had to deal with. And for her to say something like that, it kind of made me mad. It kind of made me upset. And it kind of made me feel more towards Ron because when I told Ron that my brothers are in the military and I'm scared for them because I'm worried, he's like, don't be proud of them. Be happy for them that they're serving a purpose for their country. And I couldn't agree more. And for me, for that way, it made me feel better. And for her to say something like that, it made me mad. It really did. That's no excuse. That's none whatsoever. And now I understand if she's really proud of the vets or whatever, that's fine. But it took you this long to apologize for them being vets. And that you're happy that they were vets. And that they served their country and protected their country. It took you this long. And for someone who's like myself or who has family in the military, I find that apology is a little too late for my liking. And now I know. I am not a person to judge or anything like that. I mean, I have hate on me. I have done stuff that I'm not proud of, but I've done stuff. Like, for example, I have one of the videos that says, hey, person, you're a bigot. And I said why. And them calling me a racist person is kind of like, you're calling the kettle black here, buddy. You may not like me, but that doesn't mean that I don't like anybody. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, whatever. But when they start calling me the C word, they start calling me the W word, they calling me every other swear word underneath the book, that's where I tend to just go, look at here. You want you want me to be the bitch? I will be the bitch. But you're going to regret it later. So, I mean, doodles. But like I said, I'm not proud of what I said. Not at all. But I'm not really justifying of what I did was right, because I'm not. What I did was absolutely wrong, and I don't know, I'll agree with it. But when you push somebody and you push them hard and you make them realize that you're not the person that everybody wants you to be, that's where you kind of lose me. And for her, and she actually brought up, the kids, and Like, I don't bring up anybody else's kids. And what Sam did was wrong too. Like, I'm not vouching for her. Sorry, Sam, but I'm not. But what you did was just as wrong as Katie and the others. But I can see why you said what you said. I'm not saying that it was right. I'm not saying that it was wrong. But I am saying that it's wrong. But for me personally, that was kind of a hit below the belt, buddy. I'm not saying that you should be proud of what you said, because that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say, like, hey, this isn't cool by any means. And yeah, I'm sorry, I'm looking down and then looking up, back down again. I think I said this before and I'll say it again. I'm using my computer, and sometimes my computer likes to black out on me, so I have to make sure that the computer is not blacking out on me, or, you know, anything else. I need better equipment. Anyway, I'm saying that now. Don't want anybody giving me any new equipment. That's not what I'm asking. I'm just saying I need to go get equipment. Okay? But I just... And what Katie has done she has literally mind warped everybody. And by saying, like, oh, I apologize, which you never did. Saying that right now, Katie, you did not apologize. And if you did, I like to see that. I would like to see that either in the Twitter or on YouTube, whatever. You know, I would like to see that. And for Yaba, look, what has said to you was not right, but what you have said to others, including Ron, AV, all the others that you used to be friends with, you basically burned that bridge. And you did that with Katie. And the both of you guys need to realize that what you did was absolutely fucked. I'm sorry I'm saying it like that, but it's true. And yeah, I don't have any of my kids around me right now, so I'm glad that I'm actually get to swear, but I got to keep in mind that not all the walls are soundproof, so just so you know. But again, you guys have literally burned your bridges. And with doing so, you have screwed yourselves over from your friends, or you considered as friends. Those are my 2 cents. And the reason why I'm not your subscriber anymore, Katie, is because, yeah, I did call you both crazy, because you guys were crazy through that entire live stream that I was on last. You guys were acting like you're above it all. And I'm like, I was trying to legitimately ask questions like, what's going on? Why are you guys not talking to Ron? Why are you guys fighting with Ron? You guys wouldn't answer me. If you guys legitimately answered me, I probably would have been a subscriber. Or not. I probably wouldn't be a subscriber because of your reasoning. But at least I would have had a little bit more respect for you. But no, you guys were acting all crazy. You guys were saying like, oh, this and that and everything else, blah, 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 blah. And you guys were saying stuff that wasn't true about Ron. And I'm like, what the hell? And Ron was like so devastatingly upset. I was like wondering what the hell is going on. I had to literally ask him in the DMs. The DMs. And thankfully enough, he actually have said that he had some personal issues. And I was like, okay, cool. Totally understand. And I asked him, like, well, why were you and Katie and Yaba upset? I understand that you're upset because of personal reasons, which is fine. But I'm just wondering why you guys aren't friends anymore, because no one's really telling anybody what's going on. So he told me, like, because of my personal issues, they're attacking me because of it. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. At least I got the gist that what you guys have done to this poor man, you guys are doing it out of spite. And that pissed me off. I don't like that. I don't like people picking on other people for something that they have no control over. Like, I've been picked on all my life when I was a kid because I was smart or I had brown hair and blue eyes. I was a freak. For a while, I was the only white kid that didn't speak another language. I mean, besides English. Who knew? I mean, honestly, I was picked on a lot when I was a kid. And yeah. Now I'm okay with it. And I'm like, whatever, I'm different. Who gives a shit? I didn't care. And after all that, I'm happy. I don't care anymore. And that's just who I am. But for someone who had to deal with a death of a child, and I'm sorry, wrong that I'm saying it like that, because it doesn't matter if it was you and you lost your son Mason, or someone like my ex's mom who lost my ex due to cancer. It sucks. And for someone to pick on that person time and time again and not realizing like what happened to that particular person, it could be a number of different reasons why a child had lost their lives, or a grown adult have lost their lives. It gives no right to somebody to literally dig up their past and go, see, this is your fault, this is your fault, this is your fault. And no one understands. And I'm pissed because of it. And that's why I'm like, Katie, you talk about your mom. Totally understand that you lost your mom. My kids lost their dad. Is it right for them to lose their parents? No. Should you grieve about it? Yeah, go right ahead. Grieve about it. I don't care. But until you understand what it's like to lose a child, don't say anything about it. Like, I'm sorry. I know I don't like talking about this, and I guess I will, but I lost one. During my pregnancy, I miscarried, and it sucked. And you don't understand the grief until you know the circumstances. Like, for me personally, my child wouldn't have lived outside of the womb. I was starting to bleed out, and I was starting to have that miscarriage, and they said even if it came out, it wouldn't have survived, which sucks. It literally sucks. Like, you don't understand the full understanding until you're in that situation. Like, Katie, and Yaba, whoever else is listening, any woman, please, until you understand that you can lose your child in an instant, no matter what. Like, for me personally, I couldn't do that to somebody. And it makes me so angry and so upset, and people wonder why that someone like me, who has gone through a lot, I have gone through the most shittiest times in my entire life. Trust me, if you heard half of the stuff that happened to me, even when I was a kid, you wouldn't believe it. Honestly, I don't believe it half of the time, and I'm living through it. But I mean, again, like I said, you won't understand until you walked into that person's shoes. That's why when Ron had finally told everybody what happened to his son, I was devastated for him. I was crying for him because anybody who has a heart or who has kids completely understands when it's somebody else. Because you imagine your own kids. I'd be devastated if it was one of mine. And I'm pretty sure it would be the exact same way with you too, Yaba. If you were there, if that was your child, you'd be devastated too. I mean, I'm not making any excuses for Ron, but I'm just saying from my own how I feel about it. I'm like a normal human being, okay? I will admit to this. If it happened to me or anybody I knew, it would be devastating for me. I wouldn't even be on YouTube. I wouldn't. I would be pretty much clumped up on my bed crying because I'm that kind of a person. Ron had ultimately, instead of grieving by himself, told the people he wanted to tell. And, you know, I don't blame him. I don't. Okay, I spent too long on this topic. I'm going to stop. But that's my 2 cents. And you know what, Katie and Yaba, whoever else you are, whoever's on their side, please understand from someone like me or someone like Ron or like AV. You don't understand until you get into their shoes and you go and say, that sucks. So, I guess I could talk about a bit about Saskatchewan. I don't know what anybody wants to hear, but we'll see. Actually, you know what? Give me a second here. I am going to pull up. Sorry, yeah, I'm bringing up my glasses. I don't care. Oh, yeah, there's some people that are. Okay, sorry. I'll do that in a minute. Sorry. Let's see here. Wikipedia. Now, Wikipedia doesn't always have everything, but let's see. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just moving you just a smidge so I can see what's going on. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to let you guys know right now. Oh, forest. Why didn't they say forest, not Borel? Or boreal? Whatever. Anyway. Okay, so Saskatchewan is like a prairie forest province. We do have a bit of the Canadian Shield, which I did not know. Anyway, and yes, we have most of the fresh water here in Saskatchewan. We have rivers. We have reservoirs. Oh my god, I cannot speak. Wow. How many lakes do we have? Oh wow. Hey, here's something I didn't know that hopefully people find out. We have over 100,000 lakes, or actually, we have up to 100,000 lakes. I did not know that. Yeah, and we also have Alberta on the west of us. We have Manitoba on the east of us. We have Northwest Territories on the north, and on the northeast we have Nunavut. And in the south, we have Montana and North Dakota. Okay. And our population is 1.2 million people. But our province alone has about I don't know how to explain it. It's fairly large. It's like, this is in square miles, okay? 251,700 square miles. And then if you, well, actually, no, hold on. If you add onto the lakes, we have roughly about 280,000 square miles. So like 10% is water. 10% of it. We have okay. And of course, this is not all completely true, but let's see what we can do. Okay. About south of our province is all mostly prairie-ish, and then the other half is all forests. Very scarcely forests. We call it the bush because it's like one big giant bush. Anyway, sorry guys. So our cities are Toonville, Le Cap, PA, The Jaw, York, Speedy Creek, North Battle, the Melfort, and Lloyd. Well, okay, Lloyd is half Saskatchewan and half Alberta, so that's how we want to say it. Like, our climate is extremely. It can change, extremely change. I'll say it like that. Like, say for 5 minutes, 5 minutes now. Since it's sunny, gotta be sunny. Hold on. I can see outside, but okay. No, it's snowing. It's snowing outside. I'll show you in a second here. Okay. Yeah, it's snowing now. And I'll say in the next 5 minutes, it'll probably be just cloudy. Yeah. Our province is always weird. Like, we have like really, really, really warm summers. So like our temperatures here is usually okay. This is in Celsius and in Fahrenheit. So just remember, these are just the highest recording and the lowest recording. Okay. So just understand that. Okay. So it can get into those really cold stuff. So the highest ever recording was 45 degrees Celsius, which is 113 Fahrenheit. So we can get extremely warm here. And during the winter, including now, our lowest in the winter is minus 45 Celsius. That's in Celsius. Fahrenheit, it's minus 49 Fahrenheit. And we do have cold snaps. Not very often, but we do. Just so you know. Okay. Oh, nope. What the heck are you doing? Okay. We do have one river that goes right through our province, and it's called the Saskatchewan River. Or Ingri, it means swift flowing river. I don't know why, because like when I was a kid, I looked in the dictionary and it said prairie. In Cree, it means like wheat. So it means I don't understand why it says it's meaning swift flowing river. So whatever. Whatever. I don't care. Oh, we have our time. We have a time zone. We never really switch. Our time zone is Central Time, so we don't switch at all. So, just so you know, our flower is the Western red lily flower, or the tiger lily, as we call it here. Our tree is the paper birch tree. Well, I guess the paper birch is like it's a white tree birch. Like it's a white tree that's a birch, and you can, if you pull off the bark, you can use it as paper. So I've been told. Don't ask. I don't know for sure. I'm just like whatever. And our bird is the sharp-tailed grouse. If I had a picture of it, I would show you it, but don't. Yeah. So like I said, we're kind of outlined by quite a bit. And we do have the Canadian Shield. It's up in the northeast corner of our province. And we also have the plains. We also have quite a bit of forestry, surprisingly. Except around the sand dunes and around Lake Athabasca. Lake Athabasca is actually not only part of Saskatchewan, it's also part of Manitoba, or not Alberta. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Today is one of those days. And then we also have the sand dunes, which is actually down by Cypress Hills. Yeah. Cypress Hills, which is located at the southwestern corner of Saskatchewan. And near the Badlands or Grasslands National Park. That's what it's called. Anyway. Our province alone, if you actually looked at our like the way our landscape is, Saskatchewan's like a big what do you want to call it? Bowl in a way. And where I live, it tends to be the biggest part of the bowl or the deepest part of the bowl. So if, say, for example, sorry guys, the if the ice starts melting and goes right into Saskatchewan, there'd be no such thing as Saskatchewan at that point. Just so you know. Oh god. Okay, yeah, and we also have the Chinook winds. We get tornadoes here. Like we do. Not in the major parts of the cities, but you can definitely tell outside of the cities that we get tornadoes a lot. We're in the Tornado Valley, which apparently gets larger and larger every year. So who knows? Um, we do get really, really, really strong winds. We do get hail. We do get other not so much fun stuff when it comes to tornado stuff. So, and yeah, tornadoes a do come in long time. And I think the only biggest tornado that ever happened was the Regina cyclone or the Caps cyclone, which took place in June 1912, which 28 people have died. And we get severe and non-severe thunderstorms, which has happened on a lot. So yeah, and isolated tornadoes are a common occurrence here. So, yep. So it does get really warm here. It does get really cold here, depending on where you are in the province. As apparently temperatures rose to 45 degrees in Yellowgrass, and the coldest have ever been recorded was minus 56.7, which was minus 70.1 in Fahrenheit in Prince Albert or PA. So, yeah, we get cold. And everybody goes and says, "We are haughty province." And that's not hard to figure that out. Okay, so we got a bit of history here. We have various of indigenous people. We have Sarki, Nesipi, Esta, Cree, Suit, Cinnabon, Lakota, and Sioux. Yay. Oh, yeah. They're talking about the Hudson Bay Company. Sorry. I'm just like looking at some of the Wikipedia stuff and they're like, oh, they're talking about the Hudson Bay Company. There was a bunch of European settlers that came through buying furs for hats, apparently. I guess they like their I guess England loved their hats. And they would get like beads, else? Blankets, pots, pans, that kind of thing. It was like a trade. They give them the furs and the coat, the whatever, the fur coats from the animals, and some of the meat. And in return, they get novelties that came from England. Makes sense? If it doesn't, oh well. So, and in 1803, Louisiana Purchase referred to France and the United States, a part of now Alberta and Saskatchewan. In 1818, it was decided to the United Kingdom, which was now Saskatchewan. So part of Rupert's Land, controlled by the Hudson Bay Company, claims rights and watersheds flow into the Hudson Bay, including Saskatchewan River, Churchill, Assiniboine, Susaret, and the Cabell River systems. Yay! And then, of course, more about more about, you know, the white people came and decided to try and demolish and the First Nations. Democrats. Here we go. The demographics. Mind you, this is back in 2011, so it's about 7 years old. Our largest ethnic groups is German, followed by English, Scottish, Canadian, Irish, Ukrainian, French, First Nations, Norwegian, and Polish. Polish. Wow, there's not a whole lot of everybody else. I'm sorry. I'm seeing the percentage in here. The largest percentage is German by 28.6. That's quite a bit. And the First Nations is only like 12.1. I'm pretty sure, since this is the 2011, it is quite wrong. I'm pretty sure we got quite a bit more than that. But okay, 2016 we just hit past the. No wait. No, in 2011 we just passed the 1 million. And of course for religions and stuff, Roman Catholic had 30%, United Church has 20%, Evangelical Lutheran Church has 8%, and 15.4 was no religion whatsoever. Ooh, what the hell? Yeah, I'm scratching my skin because it's itchy. Yeah, I didn't think we had that much. Oh no, not far behind. Okay, whatever. Okay, and of course, all yada 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 for our sectors. They're not really all that important. This is 2 years ago. Yeah, figured. Jeez. Asses. Anyway. Oh, just so you know, our governments suck. Just so you know. I'm not mentioning it in here. And I don't care if you guys care about politics of Saskatchewan. I'm just gonna let you know right now, our governments suck at the moment because they are. I don't even know what I want to say about that. They're just. It's a mess here. That's all I gotta say. It's a mess, and I think we'll just keep it at that. I am not mentioning it here because I do not want to mention it here. So, and we also have. Oh, I guess we do have the military police here. But it's in Moose Jaw anyway. Okay, so we do have police agencies. So we do have, like I said, the military police, but they're in Moose Jaw at the moment. They're at Moose Jaw. We also have the Railway Police Service. We also have Pacific Railway Police Service. We also have the Highway Transport Patrol. Oh my god. Blah, blah, blah. The Jaw has a police service. PA has a police service. We have a police service. Or CAP has a police service, as well as the Royal Mounted Police. We also have conservation officers. Toonville has a police service. University of Saskatchewan has a police service. Wascana Center Police Service. We also have correctional facilities here. Okay, so PA has one. The CAP has 2. Oh no, yeah, 2. We have a Saskatchewan penitentiary, but It's nowhere around. Toonville has a correctional center. There's also a regional psychiatry center. Oh no, Toonville has two. Sorry. I thought they only had one, but apparently they have two. And our education system is different. So, well, it's not that different. I mean, education is education, right? Most places. I think our education as a whole is different. So, oh. Yeah. Oh, I forgot it's St. Patty's Day. Crap. Sorry, guys. Happy St. Patty's Day. So, I mean, our education's different, I guess, in a way. Well, like, you learn your math, you learn your English, you learn your history. And I guess you learn I think you learn everything else, too. And your geography or whatever. So, I think most of it is the same, just not always. Anyway, I'm just prattling on here. Our health system is different. Well, no, it's the same. It's like throughout Canada. The only difference is that our waiting times are absolutely ridiculous. Sorry. Like when you have universal healthcare, it's actually really good. But because our government has been slacking a lot, I don't want to do this, but since our government is slacking a whole lot, we don't get our waiting times are a lot longer than like, I think I can't remember another place, but our waiting times are really ridiculous here. Just so you know. Our transports are the same, I guess, for everywhere else. Where's our ferries? Oh, okay. Now I know where what they're talking about the ferries. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Sorry. Something completely different. Sorry about that. In Canada, our biggest transportation is the number one highway, and the airports are the biggest thing too. We do have trails. Our trails are the Trans-Canada Expressway, Yellowhead Highway, Louis Riel Trail, Can-Am Highway, Red Coat Trail, Northern Woods and Water Route, and Cisco Travel Route. Saskota Trail. Sorry. And we also have the North Saskatchewan River and the South Saskatchewan River. And it's just talking about our other stuff. We have 2 airports in Saskatchewan right now. Yeah, 2 airports in Saskatchewan right now. We have Toonville Airport, and we also have CAPS International Airport. And of course, we also have all the airlines here, I guess, which is Air Canada, WestJet, United Airlines, Delta Air, Transwest Air, Sunwing Airlines, and some other ones that I cannot read very well. We have most of the airlines here. Not all of them, but most of them. course. Oh, we also have this new, I will say this now, we have this new highway that's going out in the cap. It's absolutely tremendous. I don't like it, but it's supposed to make our traffic flow better. Say them. But it's not completed yet, but will hopefully be completed soon. We have arts and culture here. Sorry, guys. We have art galleries. We also have the RCMP and Heritage Center. There is a slew of museums called the Saskatchewan Western Development Museums, and they're all throughout Saskatchewan. It's always so much fun. And then we also have 2 orchestras in Saskatchewan. One's the Cap Sympathy Orchestra, and one's the Toonville Symphony Orchestra. I swear, words are coming out of my mouth, but they ain't working. And we also have different artists here. We have an artist called Joe Farhard, and he's a sculptor. I think he's the one that did all the pigs. Yeah, there's I don't know how to explain this one. Okay, there were pigs all throughout Canada, or all throughout Saskatchewan. And people have drawn or had painted on these sculptures, and they were placed out throughout Regina, or I think some part of the province, and they looked absolutely ridiculous, but they were cute. But they were absolutely ridiculous. And then we also have our sports, which is okay. This is oh my god. Okay, this is the whole spiel about the Rough Riders and their rap. Okay, we have a Canadian football team called the Saskatchewan Rough Riders. They were extremely popular throughout our province. They would literally fill our stadium with green and white, because that's all you know. And they are known as the Rider Nation. And trust me when I say this, I am not part of it. Yeah. And also hockey is another famous sport. We have, I think. Oh, wow. It says more than 490 NHL players have been born in Saskatchewan. And we are the highest per capita output of any Canadian province in U.S. state or European country. Oh, boy. And of course, they like to boast, don't they? Sorry, I don't care about this stuff that much. I don't care. Oh, our provincial symbol. Oh, I didn't know that our tartan is. There's a tartan for Saskatchewan. It's mostly green and yellow. Sorry, I'm looking on the screen. And if you saw through my glasses, you would see exactly what I'm looking at. Actually, I wonder if I could do this. Okay, so hold on. Okay. I know I could split the screen. Just give me a sec here. I think. Nope. Control room, no. Screen share. Here we go. Okay. Sorry, guys. Now we'll put it this way for a second. Okay. Is there any way I can? Okay. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. You see what I'm seeing. Okay. So if you see right here, this is the tartan for Saskatchewan. And like I said, it has green, it has yellow, it has red. This is white, I believe. But yeah, thought that was interesting. And oh, 2005. I did not know that. Okay, cool. I'm gonna stop this real quick. Sorry, guys. Oops. There we go. Sorry, I thought I would show you that because that was kind of interesting to see. And yeah, we have centennial celebrations that happen in 2005 because our province was born in 1905. 1905? Yeah, 1905. And of course, our slogan for our license plates are "Land of the Living Skies," which is mostly, if you looked at our landscape, is 50% of its land and or 50% of its sky, or more than 50% of its sky, and then there's like maybe 20 or 30% of its land. Actually, I wonder if I can actually pull a. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pull up a image of what Saskatchewan looks like. Ah, here we go. I'll pull up this one because this one's pretty much. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys one more time with screen share. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna share for a second. Sorry, guys. So if you see this, that's right here. This is what most of Saskatchewan looks like. It is very, like, almost 50-50. It looks like there's more sky than there is of land. But you can definitely tell that this is what it looks like on a daily basis. And here's our flag. There's the red flower. There's the lion and the 3 bundles of wheat. We are known for our wheat, hence this is why it's yellow. And we're also known by our forest, which is that. And we're also known by having grass fires, which is why the lion is red. I guess I can show you what the capital looks like. If I can find one that looks like our capital. That's not ours. That's kind of ours. I would like a better picture than that. Ah, here we go. This is our Legislative building. Okay, so what the heck am I doing? Dude, okay. This is our Legislative building, as you can see right here. This is in our capital. So, yeah. Okay, if I could pull you guys up, that'd be great. How the heck am I supposed to pull you up? Hold up. Sorry about that. That was my husband. Okay, so yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna say about that. I think I've been on here for long enough. So yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, so I had to explain what I had to explain, and yeah, I do have other stuff to do, but for the majority of the time, I'm just the way I am. So I will be lurking every now and then. I'm not always going to be on, but I will be lurking. And yeah, so I am not going to be on much longer. I'm going to go and do my thing. And yeah, I will see you guys in the nearby future. Giddy up.